So makakasama po natin ang Department of Labor and Employment. Pero bago ang lahat, we would like to invite everyone to please like, share, at mag-comment mo na inyong mga katanungan sa ating live stream via KA Western Mindanao Facebook page and via Dollar Region and Zamboanga Peninsula Facebook page and other government agencies' Facebook pages po natin. And of course, we would also like to acknowledge all our media partners who are watching us live all over Zamboanga Peninsula, from Isabela City, Zamboanga Sibugay, Zamboanga del Norte, Zamboanga del Sur, at Zamboanga City na kasama po natin ngayon sa ating venue. Hindi na po natin patatagalin pa ang ating programa. Let's introduce to our guest for today and let's hear po an opening message po muna from the Regional Director po ng Department of Labor and Employment in Region 9. Via video message po via Director Albert Zuli.
Buenos dias, maayong buntag, magandang umaga, assalamualaikum. It is with great pride and enthusiasm that we are given the opportunity today to share and report the remarkable achievements of the Department of Labor and Employment under the leadership of our Secretary Bienvenido Ila Gresma during the administration of President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., highlighting the efforts that have driven us to continuously deliver our programs and services to our constituents in the entire Zamboanga Peninsula region and even beyond border in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region, including Mindanao, particularly in the provinces of Basilan, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the Presidential Communications Office, or PCO, and to our valued media partners for allowing us to share our accomplishments through this platform of the Philippine Information Agency, or PIA, the Kapihan sa Bagong Pilipinas. Allow me to introduce our resource person who plays a vital role in ensuring smooth implementation of big-ticket and key programs and services of DOLE in partnership, of course, with the different stakeholders and partners on the ground. His expertise, experiences, and consistent demonstration of quality public service will surely provide us with valuable insights in today's discussion. Help me welcome our newly designated OIC Assistant Regional Director, Engineer Wesley D. Tan.
Buenos dias to our partners from the PCO-PIA and of course our members of the Zamboanga Press Club and the KDP. A pleasant good morning. Greetings from your DOLE Regional Office number 9. In the name of our Regional Director, R.D. Albert Goody, we are here to communicate to the public and present our comparative performance, our wins, and highlights on the key programs and services covering the period year 2022 to August 2024. Of course, the outline of our presentation, ladies and gentlemen, will be anchored on our plans, programs, and initiatives under the Philippine Labor and Employment Plan 2023 to 2028. Likewise, we will be presenting the accomplishment on the key big-ticket programs for the years 2022 and hanggang August of 2024. And our final presentation will be our ways forward on the highlight and the big-ticket projects. Of course, as we all know, from the Philippine Development Plan of 2028, we are also anchoring the Philippine Labor and Employment Plan. These are all anchored on the human-centered transition for just and sustainable workplace. Likewise, we are also targeting key sectoral outcomes in increasing the income earning ability of the Filipino workforce. This includes our continuing dialogue with tripartite plus partners. Social dialogue and tripartism remains to be the cornerstone of the programs and services of the department. Likewise, we are also anchoring with the sectoral plan in support of the President's social economic agenda and the Philippine Development Plan. And decent work country program is also the pillar of our programs. Of course, the Philippine Labor Employment Plan, ladies and gentlemen, has the following priorities. Number one, in maximizing productive, remunerative, freely chosen and sustainable work and employment opportunities. Likewise, we are also working to improve the and respect for the fundamental principles and rights at work as enshrined by International Labor Organization. And likewise, it should be inclusive, including our partners from the informal sector in the areas of social protection. So these are all our bases and the anchor of our major programs and services. At this time, we will be sharing with the public the accomplishments, the highlights, and the performance of the big ticket and key programs. The special program for the employment of students. So these are for the poor, deserving, and qualified students, including out-of-school youth. The department for the almost 3-year administration ng Marcos Jr., we facilitated itong or assisted the following. For the year 2022, we were able to facilitate almost 10,000 or a performance rate of 168%. Last year, we were able to provide bridging employment to 8,879 or a performance rate of 158%. And for this year, we are happy to present to the public that as of August 2024, of the 4,318 na imposed targets, we were able to provide short-term employment to poor deserving students and out-of-school youths to the tune of 6,408 or 148% accomplishment. Presented in the slides are our important data and figures put in the bar chart as well. So in our financial utilization, we are also very proud to report to the public that for years 2022 and 2023, we maximize the allocation under the SPES. So we have a 100% utilization rate for 2022, the tune of 36 million, for 2023, 37 million. For this year, we are at a 90% utilization rate at 28.5 million. Yan, isa din sa mga banner program na gusto natin i-continue to pursue is the government internship program. These are the programs intended to provide the needed experience to our young professionals under the GIP program. We have also significant accomplishments in the GIP for this year, we were able to facilitate 1,485 interns placed under the government internship program. So in terms of our utilization of the funds, we are proud to say that for 2022, we were able to utilize 96%, and for 2023, 94%. Some of the funds for GIP were implemented multi-year. So, kaya meron tayong hindi 100% na account utilization rate, pero we are in the succeeding years, we were able to utilize the funds allocated for GIP. For this year, of the 86 million na budget, we were able to utilize 72% or 62 million as of end of August. Okay, so yan, we are also happy that a part of our services to the new graduates, to the completers, as well as to those job seekers who would like to seek for another employment, that aggressive tayo in partnership with our public employment service offices in facilitating job fairs, including our educational institutions, state universities and colleges are also our strong and reliable partners in providing for itong mga hosting of job fairs. So, on the very significant indicators for job place or job fairs is actually the placement rate for our qualified job seekers. So for start January until end of August 2024, of the 212,271 qualified job seekers, a placement rate of 93% was accomplished, or in terms of figures, we were able to place qualified job seekers at 197,068. So ito, we are aggressive in partnering with the local government units as well as our private sector, in trying to really advertise the vacancies and ensuring that our job seekers are qualified when they visit or when they go to the sponsored job fairs.